get home, babe, I'm gonna light your fire. All day I've been thinking about you, babe, you're my one desire. Gonna wrap my arms around you and hold you close to me. Oh, babe, wanna taste your lips, wanna be your fantasy, yeah.
Hello again, and welcome to another privately funded installment of Golden Throats of the 20th Century. I'm your host, Roger St. John Smythe. There were many great singing duos of the 1900s. The Everly Brothers, Simon and Garfunkel, England Dan and John Ford Coley. But tonight, we are highlighting the regrettably forgotten talents of one of the best twosomes ever to grace the microphone with their breath, Mimi and Jojo Kiama, the biggest brother and sister karaoke duo in the world. In our last segment, we talked about the early days of this superstar tandem and the hard childhood the siblings had to endure. How Jojo overcame his bedwetting problem and became a spokesman for CERTA. How Mimi stopped sleeping with every biped that she met and turned to Scientology. But their rapid rise to fame didn't happen overnight, as the adjective suggests. They had been taking their lumps on the fierce karaoke circuit from Cocoa Beach to Cucamonga for nearly 2 years. Their vocal coach, Benny Luft, describes their raw talent.
Wild boys, wild boys, wild boys. Wild boys.
Heaven must be a lonely place since they've been missing two angels. Mimi and Jojo, of course. Now, I have taught many great singers, Leo Sayer, Pink Lady, and others. But these two were different. I mean, they had spunk. And I love spunk. People call Robert De Niro a method actor. Well, I guess you could call me a method teacher. You see, I get personally involved in my students' lives by delving in, find out what motivates them, what sets them free, their chi, if you will. I even once gained 75 pounds to help Nell Carter sing better. Some say they can feel me inside them when they're singing. Well, I knew that Mimi and Jojo would be my biggest success story. It was hard to see them leave, yes. But as Irma Bombeck once said, sometimes you gotta let the stallions run free.
They eventually hit the road and started touring all of the hot karaoke cities from Bangor to Barstow, from Aberdeen to Augusta. They sang anywhere there was a tape player, 2 microphones, and the musical accompaniment of Reunited. Their proud mother had this to say.
I hated to see them leave home. Of course, I knew this is what they had always wanted to do ever since I had given them their own Mr. Microphones for Christmas one year. There was always this inseparable bond between them. I could never get them to stop singing together. Ever. No matter what I tried. And when they told me that they wanted to become professional singers, well, that's when I knew I would just have to step aside and let them follow their dreams. Besides, things were getting a bit chaotic at home, having to deal with my husband's freak waffle iron accident and the ensuing investigation.
One time I actually did get to see them perform at this competition in Urbana, Maryland, at the Peter Pan Inn. I even think Shields and Yarnell were the MCs on this one. Now, this was a do-or-die show because Urbana was very big on the karaoke circuit, and they had to have that town. Oh, those two practiced for months and months on end. What would be their signature song you don't bring me flowers anymore. But on that night, the couple before them got up and sang that song. You see, there's an unwritten rule in karaoke. You can never, ever sing a song already sung in that night. But this shows their character. Without missing a beat, they take Neil Diamond's Love on the Rocks and turn it into a duet. Masterstroke. I mean, there was only one other couple I knew that could pull off something so... Peaches and Herb.
Indeed. They were winning competitions and gaining respect for the soul and passion they were bringing to the songs. They played Vegas, and they even opened for Christopher Cross. And they were only in their 20s. Everyone relished the opportunity to see them perform. Many of their peers yearned to work with them. They even caught the attention of postmodernist composer Philip Glass, who suggested that they collaborate on a vocal and orchestral retelling of the classic epic Fear of Flying by Eric Jong. They were, as the late Karen Carpenter would put it, on the top of the world. But then, tragedy struck. The date was February 14th. The event, the Southwest Karaoke Championships, in a honky-tonk bar outside of Abilene, Texas. And on that cold and misty night, Mimi and JoJo threw everything away at the height of their fame.
'Cause you're too shy, shy. Hush, hush, I too shy, hush, hush, I too shy, shy. Hush, hush, I too shy, shy. Hush, hush, too shy, shy. Hush, hush, I too shy, shy. Hush, hush, I too shy, shy. Hush, hush, I too shy, shy. Hush, hush.